Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa bihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya wa din. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Dear brothers and sisters, when the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was revealed to Surah Al-Alaq, Surah Al-Alaq was the first surah to be revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the whole entire Quran. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was told to read Iqra. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam answered, Ma ana bikhari, I'm not a reader. And he was told again to read again. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam answered, Ma ana bikhari, I'm not a reader. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was told, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, to read in the name of your Lord who created you. Dear brothers and sisters, what does that mean to us? What it means to us, if you think you cannot do something, you read in the name of your Lord. The minute you say the name of your Lord, Allah, you are able to do it. Everything becomes easy for you. And that is why we are taught in Islam to start everything with Bismillah. Eating, drinking, going out of your house, everything. With the same name of Allah, nothing can harm you. Nothing in this earth or in the skies will be able to harm you. Bismillah alladhi la yadurru ma'a ismihi shay'an fil ardi wala fis sama' wa huwa as-sami'un 'alim. I take the name of Allah, with whose name nothing can harm me on earth or in the heavens, and He is all-hearing. Take a look at this. In Islam, we are taught each and every one of us has a Qareen, a companion jinn. Qareen is a jinn that is assigned to every human being at birth. There are Qareens, this jinn, that are strong and powerful. Because of what? They share the food with you. The Prophet ﷺ taught us to say Bismillah before starting to eat your food. And if you forget saying Bismillah before starting the food and remember while eating the food, you say Bismillah fi awwalihi wa akhirih. In the name of Allah in the beginning and in the end. There was a man who came to the Prophet ﷺ in great pain. The Prophet ﷺ told him to place your hand at the place where you feel pain in your body and say Bismillah in the name of Allah 3 times and 7 times. أعوذ بالله وقدرته من شر ما أجد وأحضر. I seek refuge with Allah and His power from the evil that I find and that I fear. When you step out of your house, the Prophet ﷺ taught us to say Bismillah tawakkaltu ala Allah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. With the name of Allah, I put my trust in Allah, and there is no power or strength except with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Before we sleep, what did the Prophet ﷺ taught us to say? Bismika Allahumma amutu wa ahya. With the name of Allah, I die and I seek to be revived once again. When you look at the letters of the Prophet ﷺ that he sent to the emperors of that time, what did they have in common? The Bismillah from each and every start of his letters. And in one narration, the Prophet ﷺ said, La tasubbu shaytan, do not curse the devil, but seek refuge in Allah from him. You know why? Because when you do so, you are making him greater than what he is actually. As if bigger than a house, the Prophet ﷺ said. Instead of sitting there and cursing him and giving more credit to him, say Bismillah. The Prophet ﷺ said, as soon as you say Bismillah, the shaitan becomes so little until he is smaller than a fly. My dear brothers and sisters, to keep it short for the sake of time, let me share with you one last hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ said, any important word that does not begin with Bismillah is imperfect. Meaning, that work won't be fruitful in any way, shape, or form. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you to start everything with the name of Allah, Bismillah. We ask Allah to make our lives easy and make us amongst to start in His glorified name in each and everything we do in this life to make it full of barakah. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهَ خَيْرًا وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيْكُمْ وَرَحْمَةُ اللَّهِ وَبَرَكَاتُهُ.